Story 1. 2. 2K. R. Malicious Compliance. Posted by You, Wicked Crypto 1. 9 hours ago. Extra onions. MOC. This happened years ago. I was working at a McDonald's on a highway rest stop as a teenager over the summer. I was making the burgers in the back when a belligerent customer came up and ordered a cheeseburger with extra onions. He made sure to emphasize "I want extra onions" loudly and repeatedly, and banging his fist on the counter, because last time he ordered extra onions there wasn't enough onions on it. My manager overheard the order as well because the customer was being loud and rude to the cashier. I looked over at my manager and he gave me the nod. He knew what I had in mind and that he would have my back. QMC. Standard cheeseburgers are supposed to have a little sprinkle of this diced onion mix. I proceed to pile on about a cup of diced onion on top of the burger. To keep it from spilling off the burger, I alternated a slice of cheese between 1/2 thick onion layers. So a total 1-1/2 thick layer of diced onion and cheese ended up on this burger along with the other toppings. I microwaved it so the melted cheese fused with the onions to keep it all together as best as possible. Wrapped it up carefully and put it out for the cashier to pick up. It was as tall as a Big Mac and weighted 3 times a normal cheeseburger. The cashier picked it up and her eyes grew wide as she hesitantly bagged it. Glanced at the manager as he waved her on. And walked back to her register. The customer snapped the bag out her hand and says, "This better have extra onions on it or I'll be back." We watch the guy grab his condiments and napkins and head to the seating area, so the manager stayed at the counter waiting for any blowback. It wasn't busy, so we sent a staff member to go check on the napkin station that was near the guy to see his reaction as he opened up his onion burger. Sure enough, he unwraps the burger, looks at it inquisitively as onions and cheese spill out the sides. Does a little nod and smirk like this was exactly what he was looking for, and takes a huge bite out of it. Chews a couple times. His eyes then go wide and realizes his mistake and immediately spits it out onto the tray. He sits there sheepishly for a few moments with an embarrassed look on his face while he inspects the burger more closely, and you can see him ponder his next move while he drinks his soda and munches on fries. He tries scraping off some onion onto the wrapper, but the cheese and other toppings are coming with it. Basically left with a plain hamburger and bun. He tries unsuccessfully to reassemble the burger with less onion and some of the other toppings. But it was a big pile of onion, ketchup, mustard, cheese with a single pickle. He takes another bite, then throws it down on the tray in disgust. He finishes his fries, tosses out the burger in the trash, and we watch him leave in embarrassment. He doesn't even glance back to the counter on his way out. 209 comments. Award. Share. Save. 257 people here. If you're enjoying this video, like, comment, subscribe, and turn notifications on. Story 2. $259. R. Malicious Compliance. Posted by You, Mean Frosting 4293. 7 hours ago. Grandma can get towed. MOC. Background. I work in a business building that is next to a very large apartment, condo complex. There has always been signs about towing unauthorized vehicles, and owner of building frequently reminded apartment management of this. Now the story: so after working for a small business in this office building for many years, the management, owner restriped the parking lot. This left us with very narrow spaces, and in the corner, where our office employees have parked for a decade, they removed a no parking strip that kept cars from parking at a 90 degrees angle to each other too closely. Now if I parked in the normal corner, my back end blocked my coworker from being able to get out of her space. Also, any customers of other offices that parked next to us would door ding us due to too narrow spaces. We are the only business whose employees get to work at 6. :30 a.m. So we started parking slightly crooked and next to each other to take up a grand total of 1 extra space and give ourselves space to avoid dings, and at the same time the 2 cars at the 90 degrees angle corner spots don't get blocked in iPark, the most crooked because I am in that corner and need to allow my coworker to get out. Enter Karen. Karen parks a couple spaces down from me next to a coworker. Is heard mumbling as she goes around to the apartments about how rude some people are in their parking. There are many spots open at this time in this off-limits parking lot, but that's not all. Later, while we are all inside and can look out the window to the parking area, she comes back to her car for something. This time as she leaves to walk back around the fence to the apartments, she stops at my car and writes in the dusty window with her finger, "Stupid bitch." Quote. Now normally we put a sticker on an unauthorized car parked in our spots so we don't have to ruin someone's day if they didn't notice all the tow away signs. But sister here not only parked where she wasn't allowed, but then vandalized an authorized car that was parked there to boot. Not only was it uncalled for, but as a professional business, having our clients pull in to see this vulgar message does not lead our clients to feel this is a professional environment. Everyone was ticked off, but I am mild-mannered, and I was livid. Okay, Karen game just leveled up. I have no legal or other requirement to place a warning sticker before calling for a tow truck. Took 30 minutes and her car was towed. A couple hours later she wandered into our office space to ask if we had seen her car. We smiled politely and said, "Oh, you must be the lady that wrote those nasty words on our coworker's car." "Yeah. Your unauthorized parking in a private parking lot got your car towed, so sorry." And instead of giving her the number and name of the towing company, we pointed at the sign with the contact info and sent her out to get it herself. Turns out she was visiting her grandbabies at her daughter's apartment. Way to go, Grandma Karen. I think my coworker may have sarcastically mentioned something to her about setting such a good example. Malicious compliance here was going through with towing, although everyone else got a fair warning. Normally the towing sign is just a threat. 30 comments. Award. Share. Save. 78 people here. If you're enjoying this video, like, comment, subscribe, and turn notifications on. Story 3. $275. Malicious compliance. Posted by Firewater 107. 11 hours ago. Extra spicy accumulates. MOC. TL. DR. Kept asking for a dish to be extra spicy. So they eventually made it hot enough, I thought I was having a heart attack. This might have been an accidental MC. So if this story violates any rules, I guess take it down, and/or point me to where I should have posted it. Closing parenthesis. There's this one Japanese food place not too far from me. I absolutely love it because there was a time when sushi gained massive popularity and it seemed sushi buffets were popping up like Starbucks. But this place wasn't strictly a sushi buffet. They had all sorts of Japanese dishes I couldn't find anywhere else, in addition to the best sushi around. Only place I've been to where I've gotten Japanese food around the same level as the stuff I got in Japan. I don't have the time, or money, to go in as often as I like. But I guess I'm enough of a regular because the owner eventually began to recognize me at a glance. My second favorite dish there is a spicy tonkatsu ramen. Now, to clarify, I've grown a solid taste for spicy food. But I'll also freely admit I am not an absolute spicy veteran. Ahead of the curve maybe, survived the one chip challenge. Took the end challenge without puking, etc. But not one of those guys chowing down on raw ghost peppers, or ordering a dish with the sole purpose being I want to be in pain. So I love this one spicy ramen dish. But after the second time I start thinking I think it could actually stand to be a bit more spicy. Next time I order it extra spicy. Bit of an extra kick. Was absolutely amazing. So naturally, Every other time I order it extra spicy. So they complied. But it seems when I said extra spicy, they took that as I wanted spicier than last time. One day I get a bowl, and it clearly had a whole handful of Thai peppers stewing at the bottom of it. Gotta say, it was still delicious as hell. But holy crap, that thing was hot. Partway through eating it, I'm sweating and tearing up. Natural. A bit further into eating it. I get pins and needles all down my right arm. Had a genuine moment of panic, thinking I was having a heart attack, until I remembered it would be my left arm to go numb if that was the case. Took a breather. Let my system calm down. Finished the bowl. It was still delicious after all. Just obviously skipped the extra pile of Thai peppers staring at me from the bottom. Now again, I don't know if this was exactly malicious compliance. Staff was always friendly. I never put forward a rude "it wasn't hot enough last time." I said make it spicier attitude. It could just be they assumed I meant hotter than last time every time I said extra spicy, and acted accordingly. But considering the jump from a bit extra spicy to here have a whole handful of Thai peppers, it seems like maybe someone in the kitchen first, mistakenly, assumed I meant make it hotter than last time, and took it as an arrogant affront to his cooking. I still go there whenever I can. Best food on this hemisphere of the planet IMO. Had a laugh with the owner once about the experience, and clarified for the future that my extra spicy is just me commenting off the base, not challenging them to keep amping it up and up and up until the spice boils my circulatory system. 29 comments. Award. Share. Save. 27 people here. If you're enjoying this video, like, comment, subscribe, and turn notifications on. Story 4. $2. 1K. R. Malicious Compliance. Posted by you, Swiss Biz. 1 day ago. Can't give me the business loan I need. Okay, I'll use your quote to secure a better one. MOC. So this is one that happened recently. I own a small business, and due to recent positive exposure I have been getting inundated with new customers. Due to the increased flow of people, I have needed to expand my brick and mortar to accommodate more people. Things like retiling the bathroom, fixing up our patio area, installing better ventilation, etc. However, due to the current economic outlook, a lot of small business loan lenders are a bit more skittish about giving out larger loans. I decided to use a popular site that puts small businesses with lenders who will give them term loans at decent rates. After going through several lenders, I found one that had the amount I wanted for the April I was looking for. The representative seemed nice in the beginning. He was very cordial and explained the process. Background check, paperwork, etc. That I would need to sign and submit to secure the loan. At this point in the story, I should note that the Lender Connect company has a policy that if I get a better offer from one of the connector companies they put you in touch with, if it's within $10,000, they will match it with another lender if they can get you a better rate. So after talking to this guy over the course of a week, I get an offer for the exact amount and percentage rate that I wanted. I tell him that I need a day to read through it, and I will get back to him. I figure if I am going to take on a large sum of money, I should at least know the finer details of the contract. An hour later, he starts saying that this offer is only on the table for the next 2 hours, and that if I wait longer he will pull it and only be able to give me a lower amount at a higher rate. He then proceeds to tell me that only his company can get me the amount I need and no one else can, so they are my only option, and that I need to accept right away or else I will be out of options. Cue the malicious compliance. I immediately call the main Lender Connect representative, who put me in contact with this representative. I explain that I received a great offer from them, but I wanted to see if another company could give me a similar loan amount for a better interest rate, and quoted them their policy of matching with another of the lending companies they work with. The representative says to give them 30 minutes. 35 minutes later, they tell me that found another company that would give me a loan that's 2% lower interest rate and $5,000 more than the douche reps company. I say great. Get on the phone and sign with them. 1 hour later, I call the douche representative back. I said I did. With another company since he is operating by the lender Connect's guidelines. I submitted his quote and was able to secure a better loan. I get silence on the phone for 5 seconds and he mumbles out cool beans. ... I then wish him a great day and good luck with securing clients and end the call. Gotta love company policies. Edit. I have had some people ask why I did not read the contract from the lender I went with or think I was lying when I said I read through the original contract. To clarify, I used to be a paralegal at the SEC. So I'm quite thorough when I read through contracts lol. I did however leave out that I read through the second loan contract as well. My apologies for leaving out that very important detail. Exclamation mark. Exclamation mark. Thank you all for your comments and upvotes. You are all lovely people. 110 comments. Award. Share. Save. 60 people here. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe, and turn notifications on.